Chapter number 14, practice set 14.1. First question is given that find the amount and the compound interest. Your table is given and you have to find the amount as well as the compound interest. So first principal amount is 2000 rupees and rate of interest is 5 and duration is 2 years. Second is 5000 principal amount, rate is 8% and duration is 3 years. Then third one, principal amount is rupees 4000, rate of interest is 7.5 and duration is 2 years. So let us find the amount and the compound interest. Here in first question, principal amount is rupees 2000 and rate of interest is 5% and number of years is 2 years. So according to our formula, amount equals to principal amount multiplied by 1 plus rate of interest upon 100 raised to power number of years. So 2000 principal amount multiplied by 1 plus rate of interest is 5. 5 upon 100 raised to power 2 years means 2. So 2000 multiplied by 5 upon 100, that is 100 into 1, 100, 100 plus 5, 105 divided by 100 raised to power 2. So 2000 multiplied by, if we reduce this, you will get here 21 upon 20 raised to power 2. So that is, after solving this, we get 2205 rupees. Now to calculate the compound interest, we have the formula: after 2 years, interest equals to amount minus principal amount. So this is the amount 2205 rupees minus principal amount is 2000 rupees. So this 205 is the compound interest. Okay, so amount is rupees 2205 and compound interest is rupees 205. Then second is given here, principal amount as 5000, rate of interest as 8% and number of years as 3 years. So according to formula, we will put the values here. P is 5000 into 1 plus rate of interest is 8 upon 100 raised to power number of years is 3. So 5000 multiplied by 100 into 1 is 100 plus 108. 100 plus 8 is 108 divided by 100. So 108 divided by 100 raised to power 3. So that is 5000 multiplied by 27 upon 25 raised to power 3. It will give you 6298.56 rupees. And to calculate the compound interest, we have the formula: interest equals to amount minus principal. So this is the amount minus this is the principal amount. So you will get the final answer as 1298.56 rupees. So amount and then compound interest you have to write here as a answer separately. Now third is given here, principal amount as rupees 4000, rate of interest 7.5% and number of years as 2 years. So put the values in the formula. You will get here 4000 multiplied by 1 plus 7.5 divided by 100 raised to power 2. So cross multiply this. 100 into 1 is 100 plus 7.5. But before that, what we will do? We will cancel this point and we will increase 1 0 here. So 75 upon 1000 it will become. So now you can solve this and you will get here finally 43 upon 40 raised to power 2. So after solving this complete, you will get here 4622.50 rupees, and then compound interest is calculated as amount minus principal. So this is the amount 4622.50 minus principal amount is 4000. So you will get the final answer as 622.50 rupees. So write the amount and then compound interest calculated. Now let us see what is the second question and the answer. So second question is given here as Samir Rao has taken a loan of rupees 12,500 at a rate of 12% per annum for 3 years. If the interest is compounded annually, then how many rupees should he pay to clear this loan? So here loan is taken of principal amount as 12,500 rupees and the rate of interest is 12% and the number of years is 3 years. Now compound interest is to be calculated annually, means per year compound interest is to be calculated. So how many rupees should he pay to clear his loan. So here we have the answer: principal amount, rate of interest, and number of years. Now put the values in the formula. P, that is 12,500 into 1 plus 12 upon 100 raised to power 3. So finally you will get here 12,500 multiplied by 28.25 raised to power 3, that is 17,561.60 rupees. So he should pay amount of 17,561.60 rupees to clear his loan. Now let us see third question. To start a business, Shalaka has taken a loan of rupees 8,000 at a rate of interest of 10.5 PCPA. After 2 years, how much compound interest will she have to pay? So here number of years is 2, given as 2. Let us see the answer for third question. Here principal amount is given as rupees 8,000 and rate of interest is 10.5%. Number of years is 2 years. So let us put the values here. 8,000 into 1 plus rate of interest is 10.5 upon 100. So to remove this 10.5, you can increase 10 in the denominator and it will become 105 upon 1000. And then when you will reduce it, it will become 21 upon 100. So you will get here final answer as 9,768.20 rupees. And compound interest is to be calculated after 2 years. So decrease the principal amount from this amount. You will get here 9,768.20 minus 8,000 as 1,768.20 rupees. So she will have to pay a compound interest of this much amount after 2 years. Some more information is given here. Sometimes the interest is calculated at an interval of 6 months. We have seen that generally compound interest is calculated after 1 year, but sometimes it is calculated at an interval of 6 months also. For the duration of n years, if rate is R and if the interest to be calculated is after 6 months, that is 6 monthly, then rate is to be taken as rate upon 2. That is half of the year, and the duration is considered as 2 into n stages of 6 months. Okay. Many banks charge the compound interest monthly. Means on monthly basis interest is to be calculated. At that time they take the interest rate as R upon 12 because there are 12 months. So R divided by 12 and duration is taken as 12 multiplied by n stages of month and interest is calculated. Nowadays, bank calculate compound interest on daily basis also. Okay. So here one activity is given. Visit the bank nearer to your house and get the information regarding the different schemes and rate of interest and make a chart and display in your class. So it is just an activity. Now application of formula for compound interest. The formula for amount by compound interest is very useful to solve the problem in other fields related to our practical life also. For example, increase in the population, the reduction in the value of vehicle or machine, etc. If any article is sold after using it for some time, its value reduces as compared to its cost price, and this reduction in price is called as depreciation. The depreciation takes place by a specific rate for a specific time. Means that if you purchased a vehicle and suppose you are driving that vehicle for 1 year, and after 1 year you decided to sell it. So if you have purchased it for rupees 45,000, then it will not be sold at rupees 45,000. Its rate will be decreased while selling it after 1 year because you have used it for 1 year. If it is sold after 2 years, then further its rate will further reduced, and if you want to sell it after 3 years, after using it for 3 years, then again its rate will be decreased. So this reduction in the price is known as depreciation. For example, every year price of machine reduces by a definite percentage. suppose for 1 year if you use it, then its price will decrease by 10%. For another year if you use it, means if you use it for 2 years, then its price will be decreased by 20%. So likewise, the percentage is fixed for reducing the price of the machine. For finding the reduced price over a period of time, the formula for compound interest is used. So if you want to find out the compound interest using the formula for the particular period of time, then you can find it. To find the reduced price, rate of depreciation should be known. Means by how much percent the rate is reduced, that you should know. In such a case, the value of article decreases, so the rate of depreciation R is taken as negative. Because here we are not increasing, but we are decreasing the value or the price. For example, here one example is given as the population of a city increases at compounding rate of 8% per year. Means every year 8% is the rate of increase of the population. Find the population in the year 2012. If population in the year 2010 was, what is this? Unit, tens, hundred, thousand, 10,000, lakh. Means 2,50,000. This was the population in the year 2010, and the rate of increase of population is 8%. So we have to find the population in the year 2012. So how to find? Let us see. P is the population in the year 2010, which is given to you 2,50,000, and amount is the population in the year 2012. Rate of interest is also given here, that is 8%, and number of years is also, that is 2 years, because it was 2010 when the population was given, and now it is 2012 when we have to calculate the population. So the difference is 2 years. Now amount equals to population in the year 2012, that is population after 2 years. So we have to calculate the amount, and we have the formula A equals to P multiplied by 1 plus R upon 100 raised to power n. So 2,50,000 multiplied by 1 plus 8 upon 100 raised to power 2. So it will give you 100 into 1 is 100, 100 plus 8 is 108 upon 100 raised to power 2. So you will get here, if you want, then you can separate this like 108 upon 100 multiplied by 108 upon 100, so that you can easily cancel out these zeros. These 2 zeros will be cancelled with these 2 zeros, and these 2 zeros will be cancelled with these 2 zeros. So only 25 will remain here. So 25 multiplied by 108 multiplied by 108. So we will get here 2,91,600. So in the year 2012, population of the city was 2,91,600.